Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Spark of Wisdom. Today we got the Blackbird, and the Blackbird actually came in last week, last Friday to be specific. Didn't want to share the message till Monday. Here we're speaking a message moving forward with the full moon energy, which has already been released. We've got the full moon in Cancer. Welcome if you're here. Give me a like on your way in. Let me know you're here. Give me a hey, what's up? I love when you join me live. I do this every single Wednesday. I'm growing my YouTube channel, so please share this video. Let's get these messages out there. They're just so off the hook. I don't know if you've been following me for the daily insight, but those have been so amazing. So, lots of guidance here, and I'm happy to be of service. So let's go ahead and get into it. I thought we would share. Jordan, can you grab my mama pencil real quick? I thought we would take a moment to look back and share the message from the Blackbird. Okay. So we've got some post stamps today. We've got 4 different post stamps. The Blackbird, specifically, not the raven, not the crow, it's the Blackbird. They're found all over Asia except in Iceland. And they're really known for their song, and they've inspired quite a bit of music and poetry and all kinds of stuff. So the message is really awesome. So let's go ahead and share the wisdom to set the tone. We've got, let's see. Sing a song, get in the beat, the flow. Move those feet, let's go. Sing a song, sing loud, sing proud, sing it for the masses. Hand out backstage passes. Sing a song, sing for today. Pray as you slay. No, K-N-O-W. No dismay. Keep your thoughts at bay. Mold the clay. You decide, it's a choice. Come to get her, come together. Birds of a feather, no matter the weather. Part of the whole, greater than the sum of its parts. Look to the arts for inspiration. All of it is creation. Sing your song, the one you create. Don't wait. The notes they float in the moat of your castle. Lower the bridge. Discover your muse, dismantle the fuse that burns, release the concerns, and sing for the ages. It's not about the chapter, rather turning the pages. Discovery, recovery. You will find you are entombed. Awaken in glory and follow your tune. So that is a beautiful channeled message brought in by the Blackbird. And we specifically have 4 different stamps. We're going to start with the first one, which is the yellow Blackbird. It's got the yellow colors. And each particular oracle tonight is coming in with a song. So this particular song, first of all, let's look. We've got the Down Under cards coming forward, okay? And we're going to be doing the diamond spread today. So we're going to be taking a look at the pressure that's creating the diamond within you, okay? The challenge at hand. And the ancestors want to specifically come forward for you. I did 2 shuffles off camera, and look at where we're at. We've got a rebirth going on, okay? We've got a rebirth going on, and you are front and centered working with those ancestors. And it's just like there's this synergy. There's this electric synergy. Wisdom is happening. You are in the flow. You are in the know. Let's find out some more messages. We're going to do 2 more shuffles on camera because this is about a love connection. Dare I say. Yes. So we've got, let's see, the song by Blackbird, specifically the sexy one, okay, which I think is really funny. My daughter. So let's see. Hold on one second. I'm going to post them below. But let's just go ahead and give a quick listen, maybe. Julie London, okay, is the one that we're talking about. Now, she's not the one who originally sang it, but then a lot of people agree that she sang it the best. So we're going to get into that. We've got a rebirth going on here. So this is Blackbird. So it's just about moving to your own beat, finding your own rhythm. You are setting the tone. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here. Any other messages? All right. So you're really paying attention. You know, it's like there's these triggers. There's these, I'm going to turn this down. There's something got you up in a tree, up in a bunch, okay? Something's come down. The energy's come down and kind of split. Your energy is feeling divided here, okay? And this is that collaboration. This is all about coming together, don't allowing the emotions to take over, knowing that what's here is for you, okay? It's for you. What I'm seeing is like this bow and arrow. Wow. And this came up this morning. This is the premise of our daily insight. So I really kind of love that this is coming. I do like how we're kind of holding on, but at the same point in time, we are staying front and center. We're getting balance is really important here. And definitely getting these emotions, okay? But look at right to the cut. We've got a difference of a 7 here. And look at it's like the bat, and then we flip the script to see what's up. And that's the magic that's at hand for you, pile number 1. Bye bye, Blackbird. It's like you're saying goodbye to what was and you're stepping into what is. And you're finding something just perfect for you. Yeah. You're creating that new structure. It's coming in pretty quickly for you. There's this conductivity, okay? And just like the dolphin, here we are in those emotions, you're riding through the waves. You know, this energy of the new moon, this is the first full moon of 2023, and it's certainly very connected. You can feel the water for you. It's very connected to what? It's super duper connected to the moon, but also you know, it's in Cancer. So we've got all this water energy coming up. Play with the energy. Don't worry about, you know, really allow your feminine to soar and to explore. To soar and to explore. All right, let's find out. Because I'm really getting that this is a love connection. All right. Okay. So this is the essence of what we're talking about here. We've got the 20. So we showed the 2. Now we've got spirit coming in literally like a horse, blowing things out of proportion. And it's like we're changing that. Remember how we had the wings whipped out? And it's like this is all pure potential. And this is coming in. I feel this very fast moving energy. It's about you being your freedom. It's about you discerning. It's about there's like a rite of passage going on here. There's something that there's really actually something that your ancestors want to share with you. I feel a message. That's the urgency I'm getting here because we've got the post stamp, right? And originally, before the post carriers, we had the horse, the delivery by horse is what I'm getting here. I forget what that was called. And so I feel like there are messages coming in related to your mission, related to your gifts. And so this is a great time with this fast moving energy to really get plugged in, really get plugged in. Show some respect for yourself. Take some time to go within. Take some time to settle the emotions. Okay. This is all about balance. We saw first 2 waters. Now we're seeing the 2 fire. And it's like we're getting into the balance. And this is the Palomino. So I am considering that we're in Australia. This has a lot to do with you stepping into your power. I feel like this is the gift. I actually feel that this is the gift of a challenge that you recently just overcame. 10 on the clock when I said that. Confirmation, and it was 10:00. So spirit has really brought something in because yes, you're meant to emerge, okay? You're the record keeper. You're bringing up some, wonderful things for the rest of the collective. And it's all about keeping everything in balance. This is what I'm feeling here for you guys in pile number 1. Okay, so first we started in the east, the rise, the rising sun, and this is so fitting. We're in the south, which is all about the water element. Okay, so this is really, you've got some major cards here. To be honest, let's go ahead and see what the earth element is. Well, it's the magic, baby. The raven, being able to go in between worlds, being able to pick realms, I'm hearing, go in and paying attention. We've got the blackbird here. And, this is more, this actually could definitely be the raven. I mean, it looks kind of like a blackbird. Ravens are much bigger, they're in a different family. But I think we're getting the essence of the blackbird. That's the magic, the earth magic that's coming in. Okay, let's see what's coming in by the air, by the north. All right. So I love this. When I'm looking at your diamond spread, I've got, a balance between the water. So we've got the water elements coming up in the water and the earth. Okay, which totally makes sense because the earth is undergoing a water element with that Cancer moon, right? Okay, and this is like the personal freedom to run with the energy. This is what we're rising with today. There's this need to kind of feel like I got to move, I got to be a powerhouse. And that's fine. But let me tell you, who's it for? This is a question that your ancestors want to say. Who's it for? Because the ride, you can just be the rider and let the horse take you. Spirit is literally that horse coming in to take you to your destination, right? They know that you have something to share. I'm feeling it. Feeling it. It's all about staying in that balance, going with the flow. So when you come out of those, it's like here, the record keeper. And then on the earth element, there's this magic, there's this shape shift, and being able to be the chameleon in a different atmosphere, in the solar, in the third dimension. Okay. So, there's this essence of shadow walker here that I'm getting. And you guys walk, you're creative about your walk, right? And you keep it in balance and you help to transmute. You help to transmute as all of these animals, even the bird, and we're definitely representing the difference here. We've got the air, we've got the bird, we've got the desert, we've got the ocean, right? We've got everything here coming together. We've got the chameleon and the freedom, and this just feels so right. And the energy is all moving when I'm looking at it to the left. Okay. So what I mean by that is that actually the energy is going towards the right. It's going towards the east, which is this fire. So the caution for you, pile number 1, if you chose pile number 1, and I wanted to ask my guides today, is there more than one blackbird for us? Are we getting more than one letter, spirit? Yeah, you can definitely get more than one letter. Okay. So this first one is the yellow blackbird, and it's going to Romania. Okay, it's going to Romania. So we have this like really, like, when I think of Romania, I'm thinking instantly of gymnastics. I'm thinking of coaching, working with others, bringing out the potential of others. Okay. And that's just really coming to me here. And of course, this makes sense. Jay, come on, there's an echo there. We've got the cassowary on bottom. So there's this respect. Like I'm feeling this is towards you because you're plugged into the elements. You're a chameleon. You know how to read the energy, how to translate it, stepping into that power, stepping into your courage, right? It's like you understand. I'm getting like there's some integration here, okay? I'm also getting with this on bottom because we're the diamond in the rough and there's a little bit more heat here. So it's like, but I feel like you can handle the kitchen. Can you handle the heat? You can handle the kitchen, is what I'm hearing. So it's like, don't allow yourself to be thwarted by a challenge because that's what I'm seeing here. The energy is moving in all the same direction and it's coming in a very quick way. Okay, hold on. I want to just kind of take a look see here. All right. Anything else, Spirit, that you want me to share? It's just all about keeping in balance, right? Okay, so we've got the 2 and the 5, which creates the magic. So it's like your fire, your passion, your drive for your personal freedom. I feel like you guys are pushing. I feel like you're entrepreneurs. I feel like you're workhorses. You're working hard to make something come together, and you've got the skills. You've got the skills. The earth is saying, come on, manifest it. Just keep shape shifting, making it happen. Spirit's going to allow you to shift into the just the right. So use your creativity. It's like this has gone full circle. It's for you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling it. So we're going to go ahead. And what's your song? By Blackbird. And it's like what I'm feeling here is you're definitely divine feminines. You're creating something really special. Like I said, you're leading others. It's like you're following the call. And it's like part of your mission right now is just allowing yourself to be guided, allowing that wisdom to come in, keeping yourself in your power, right? So I feel like there is something here, though. I feel like there's something that I'm missing. I feel like there's something I'm missing here. Okay, hold on. So we got the 2 and we've got the 5, which is the magic, and the 7. Okay, and keeping it all in balance with the 3. So actually, I do feel that there is something else going on here. I want to read number 15. I have a feeling that at night that you're beginning, have you been having some trouble sleeping, feeling hot, cold, that kind of thing? I feel like there is a burning away process right now, a transformation. Yes, because we're going through that rebirth. We're going through that rebirth and you're finding out that, oh, I'm getting it here. Okay. You're finding out because of the different activations that have been happening and the respect and the challenges that you've been having for yourself. You're finding out that what happens when you balance the different shadows is you're able to access the color and putting some color in your life, specifically this creativity. You were definitely in the house of your feminine. So let's go ahead and read a little bit about the cassowary because a lot of people are not familiar with the cassowary. So let's go ahead and read about it to get more familiar. One creature or another occupies every square inch of our beautiful Mother Earth. The moment we leave our space, we step into that of another, into another space. Okay. We become their visitor, invited or not. When we drink from a stream or pick fruit from a tree, we're sharing this source of nourishment with other creatures. We share the air we breathe, the warmth of the sun, the refreshing breeze of the 4 winds, and the rain that falls from the sky with every little thing on earth. And isn't that so true? We have a view of our life as being the only one who will ever have and honor the chance to the utmost. We have to look at every lesson that is presented as being more important than the last. We only have one earth, and it's up to us to honor this space. While we inhabit, we are here. Simple. The cassowary has swagged into your cards today. You're being asked to address the sense of sacred space, the way in which you treat the sacred space of others. If we honor and respect our space, others will learn to respect theirs. And if we honor the space of others, they will learn to respect ours. And with the fact that we've had you stepping into your power, we're talking about owning your queendom, okay? Sitting on your throne. And this is where you're male or female. That's what we're talking about, stepping in your crown, being an example for others. And I'm feeling it because you're meant to lead others, you're meant to help others achieve their goals. It's okay to refuse the inappropriate or interfering ways of others. Our sacred space is our territory, and we have the right to feel safe within it. Our home and everything associated with it, our possessions, our body, our feelings, our values, our beliefs, are all viewed as sacred space. We are encouraged by the dreaming of the cassowary to follow suit. It is not important what others think of you. How you view yourself is what counts. You have to live with yourself and to feel proud of how you're going about it. And that's where we're getting here. It's all about being in your own shade, being in your own shade, being your own shade with all that heat, being your own shade, showing the shade of the color, the hue of what you want to put out there. So what colors are coming through for you? What are you noticing? Because you're noticing it for a reason. I definitely think so. Casey says in order to attract respect, it's vital to radiate self respect, to show pride in your achievements, to radiate self worth, and to adopt and mirror the favorable qualities of people who are drawn to you rather than focusing on the negative traits. Okay. And that's what I'm getting here with this. It's like whatever you see is what you get. We could focus right here on all the darkness. But what I noticed right away is this beautiful color combination over here, the gold of the crown being highlighted, that you're working on some alchemy here. You're stepping into your authenticity, okay? But it's like there's something that's also weighting you down. So it's time to take action into letting that go, allowing that rebirth to complete its cycle. Yeah, I'm feeling it for you. Okay. And look at that. Right behind is, all about a cleansing, about jumping forward. And this came on the daily insight. And then look at, because you have something incredible to offer. Okay. You've aligned to this. You've gone through many, many, many challenges to be where you are now. So know that every part has purpose. Okay, so bye, bye, Blackbird. One little message. This song always reminds me of my father in law. When we would play cards and we would play gin, and he would pick his card, and he would always go like this. And he put his card in with his elbow. Bye, bye, Blackbird. And then he'd lay down and he'd gin. So the message here is all about enjoying your surroundings, enjoying the others that are around you, enjoying your partnership. I was definitely getting two and two, a love connection, really taking some time to step back. And because you've been focusing a lot on you, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's all about remembering that everybody else is also going through their own you. You know what I'm saying? And so, how can you meet in the middle? How can you meet in the middle and allow something to grow here? Because I'm feeling so much that there is something here, a love connection for you. So be courageous and seek it out. Oh, you'll have to let me know. We're going to move to the red bird, okay? The red postage stamp. And the song for you came in so beautiful. It was Bon Jovi, a song that you would never think of. I shared it in the community, and it's the song Hallelujah, 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 Hallelujah. Now, you're meant to go look at that. I'm going to post it after we go live. I'm going to post a link in here. but you're meant to go look at the words for the song because it's really going to surprise you when you start to see what the song is really about. And so there's a huge learning process at hand. We have the activation oracle coming up for you guys. It's time for you, pile number 2, to take some action. It's time for you, with all this red coming in, of course, it lets me know about the Egyptian timeline. So there's some alchemy going there, but it's time to go full circle and manifest. Okay. It's time to manifest. It's time to have this learning process to see what you're meant to bring to this earth plane. Okay. Spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. So yeah, actually, since there's been a change, let's see. For you guys, hallelujah. There's an activation, and we have an initiation at hand for you guys. 3 shuffles, okay? 3 cards, 3 shuffles. Huge activation going on. Let's get into it. But I'm already seeing the halls of learning, which is where this is in the by the halls of Amente. This is in the Sphinx on that Egyptian timeline. And hey, with that, I'm just wondering, is there some sort of authenticity, something that we're holding ourselves back because we're alchemizing the land of the gods, the land of the gods, which means we're really diving down there and going through that treasure chest, really shuffling through and bringing so much to the light, right? So let's go ahead and see. Yeah, the ancestors are here, right? And here we've got like karmic release, healing the lineage and boundaries. But what I'm feeling here definitely is this connection to the inner earth. Okay. So I'm feeling like Celtic heritage, Nordic. Maybe you like when I do the readings with the runes. Are you Norwegian? Are you Irish? There just feels like there's some really old wisdom here with me, but let's get into it some more. Orion wants to come forward. Okay, there's an alignment happening. Okay, there's an alignment happening. Supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by light. And now with Mercury retrograde, it's like there's just a change. We're focusing on anything with the rebuilt, refocus, relearn. And so there's this portal right in front of you with a challenge offering you to alchemize, offering you to rebirth into, to split apart. A supernova is when all the energy splits apart so that it can scatter to become new things. And that's what we were saying, manifestation, right? That's what we were definitely feeling for you guys. Yes. Higher heart activation. Okay. Now this makes sense with what we're getting already. We're going to find out more because pink is what? It's white and it's red. It's a combination of white and red. And we're getting the reds, of course, on the stamp with the Egyptian timeline, working with the ancestors and opening up our crown, which is the white. And together, this is through the heart chakra. Okay. So yeah, can be a very difficult, difficult, a difficult challenge. And you can see there's this huge triangle. There's a huge change on the other side here. Normally lasts about 6 to 8 months. And some of you are moving into this. There's a cycle that's starting to repeat. And it's starting here in March. So many of you who've already done this awakening, okay, discovering this wisdom. And I feel like that's who's going to find their place here right now. Is you've been going through it all year, and there's been a lot of energy this week. It's like, oh my gosh, lots of like really being pushed and tests. And it's this closing of this activation, okay, of this higher heart activation, getting in the pink so that it can affect your authenticity as they're right next to each other and actually also help, open up that well of dreams, okay, or accentuate and really get the flow happening. All right. So almost think of it as like a valve up above the heart, allowing the flow. Yeah. So let's find out. 3 cards for you guys. What's on bottom? I mean, I was feeling this. What's on bottom is the emerald tablets, okay? And this is specifically found, in the Sphinx. There's cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifestation, and that's what I'm saying. You've got new guides. You've got something coming in. There's like this Excalibur feeling. I'm feeling definitely the heart chakra and its relation to your root chakra. Okay, so you could be earth guardians, you could be grid workers. Let's find out. Let's see what the activation is at hand. Look at this. I mean, I cut one more time and look at we're right back at the heart activation. You can't make this stuff up. We've got a blessing coming in for you guys. Oh my gosh, look at this card. It's so beautiful. Okay. I was saying that you've had the challenges, it's like things keep shifting on you, but oh my gosh, there's so much radiation coming in. There's so much enlightenment coming in. It's like eureka, euphoria. Like I'm feeling all of this. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. It's like as you have this becoming with this huge change. Okay, because look at it's a triangle, which is a portal. There's a portal in front of you, and this is a huge transformation. And look at the clouds, but it's like beyond there is the brilliance of who you are. And it's like you're there. Beautiful. All right, let's see what's next. And you guys got the sound. Oh, yeah. I mean, just look at it. Hallelujah. Are you feeling it? Hallelujah. So the stars, getting out under the stars, there's a there's actually a lot happening in the stars. So I'm thinking that this might be really good for those of you that chose this pile, really focusing on the brilliance and the uniqueness of the changing sky. Okay? And then look at this. It came up again. We're going to have to read it. Hello, the halls of learning. Okay, so that's in our center. And let's find out what other ones so that we can. Wow. This is all part of your evolution, my friends. You are learning, you are alchemizing, and this is serious. Like I hate to put a pun, but this is serious. Everything is aligning for you. What is common in every single picture is this illumination. This illumination. All right, let's read because these are the activations, and so they have to be read. So let's look at the Cirrus blessing first, okay? We've got trolls playing in the background. So let's see. Cirrus, where are you? Okay. So Cirrus is the brightest star in the sky and was the utmost important to guess who? The ancient Egyptians. No joke. 3333. It was just on the clock. What? In fact, our current new year was celebrated as the coming of Sopdet, the goddess of Queen Cirrus. And here we are at the beginning of the new year with the first full moon, the first big celestial event. Wow. As during the last week of December, Sirius can be found high in the sky between midnight and dawn. The Sirius star system is the home of the race of the humanoid beings who are most likely to be in a dimension higher than our own. It's believed that they can be contacted through spiritual practice. Tuning them in can enable us to receive high frequency spiritual downloads. So this card draws the bright light of Sirius, and the support of Syrian star beings in our world. When it comes to us, it asks us to find light in moments of darkness and uncertainty, to continue on. If you're feeling strongly connected to Sirius and its star beings, it's likely that you're connected to them on a spiritual level. And take the time to locate the star in the sky. You might even have a sense of coming home. Now, of course, we're here, but what kind of spiritual insight? What kind of insights? Gosh, my crown is just going off. Wow. So this is how you can connect. Find the image of Sirius online and look for the star in the sky. Imagine a great beam of light coming down from it, washing over your being. Know that the electric blue frequency will be supporting you as you move forward. And that electric blue frequency is the frequency that Archangel Michael holds. Oh, beautiful. So there is just something really spectacular going on. And I'm feeling like this huge change to your aura. Wow. So your message. This message comes with a gateway. The gateway. The message that comes with this gateway is a giant yes. It brings the energy of wishing on a star and seeing that wish come true. So, what wishes have you been making, especially on the twinkling starry sky? Because it's manifestation time, and it's time to really learn how to bring that into the here and now to manifest it here. Okay. There's this energy of positivity, abundance, and excitement around you at this time. Whatever dreams you've been revisiting recently aren't dreams, they're premonitions. Hello. Know that whatever you're connecting with on the inside will soon become an experience in the physical. And that's what we were saying. See yourself celebrating your wildest dreams have come true. Act as if. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. So we're going into the halls of a lot of learning how to hold that vibration. And the biggest way to hold that vibration of grace and is to hold grace and gratitude, is to hold that wish in your heart and to surrender to the power, to not focus on it over and over and over, and knowing that it's coming. So the halls of learning, also known as the Great Halls, are etheric retreat for spiritual knowledge. Okay? Some say that these are the halls are home to the Akashic records. And this is why we're getting going into your treasure chest, shuffling everything there, alchemizing, taking the challenge, alchemizing, and then coming up and claiming the glory, which is the wisdom, the sweet song. While others have wondered if they're connected to the halls of Mente, I can affirm that these are two different retreats. Okay, so we had talked about that. This etheric retreat is an ancient mystery school. It is really powerful to those who are opening up their clairvoyant and psychic abilities. The idea of ancient mystery school is the astral realm seems familiar, and there's a good chance that you've been during dream time or during incarnations. Wow. Okay, so this is the divine infinite intelligence. And when you're connecting there, you're connecting with the source. So here, how do we connect? This is the activation. This is what, for you guys, there's an activation at hand. Think about a challenging time or a lesson you're facing and say, Source and wisdom keepers of the halls of learning. Thank you for revealing to me the pattern, the trauma, the wound that has created this lesson so I can heal it once and for all. And then listen carefully to what comes back. You're on the path of great learning. Spiritual beings are drawing close to support you. If you're facing challenging or difficult circumstances or have just moved through such a time, you're being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you're still feeling overwhelmed, ask on Source and your guides to reveal to you the pattern, the trauma, the wound that has contributed. So this is the month of reflection. And how can you look into the gold, look into the abundance of what life has to offer, and how can you reflect back at what we're holding on to that doesn't allow you to hold that vibration, okay? The halls of learning gateway indicates that your spiritual gifts are developing. Ooh. And then look at all, you wish upon that star, and look at all that glitter. Look at all that fairy dust coming down. I love it. And then the Seraphim Gateway. These are your cards that came up for you. And this is from that heart activation. So those of you that have been on that heart, it's tough. It's tough. Some people have been doing it for years. It's a minimum of 6 to 8 months. Most likely it started around February because we're getting ready to go back into it again. So if you're hearing this news and you're like, what is she talking about? This is a tough activation to the heart chakra, like literally. It undergoes a rebirth and a transformation, and it empowers your connection to the divine, which is why I see this Seraphim Gateway exploding open, because it does. It actually activates. You go through that portal of change. Hey, girl, what's up? I'm on pile number 2. You go through that gate of change, so that heart activation, and it really changes. Oh my gosh, I just saw this. Look at this. It changes everything. It changes the perspective. It allows you to take the leap of faith. And it's just like the world is your oyster. I mean, look at, it's all available to you. Did I see correctly? One of those birds is something written in my language. Yeah, girl. Number 2. I think it is. Yes, I think you are correct. Let's see. I'm pulling up the picture again. That is so cool. Extra message for you, Nicoletta. That is so special. I know my husband's Greek, so whenever he sees things like that, he's like, he already knows that is so for me. So yeah, I think that is for you. Let's see. I want to pull it up. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? I posted this such a while ago. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so that's in Uruguay, and it's definitely talking about the mission. And look at that silver underneath there. So cool. Yeah, number 2, the red one. That's the one I'm reading. That's the one I'm reading right now. So the final activation. So there's this fast moving energy. Okay, pile number 2. This one I'm definitely feeling. And look at this, Nicoletta. I'm just saying, it's like you come in here and look at, I'm holding the Venetian Galactic Council, and it's just like, I know there's a reason that I kept going. Oh my gosh, because, we got to get that Venus energy, and there's so much happening to Venus. Oh my goodness. So this is that leap. We made this wish. We made this wish, and we're being taken to the halls of learning, because you know what? I think it really has to do with the cosmos, because later in the month there's a coming together of Venus. She is moving through the sky in such an incredible way, and these activations are bringing us closer to our evolution. It's like snapping and helping us time, those that chose this pile, and then you can have multiple piles this month. But if any of you that find this pile, you know this heart activation. It is something you have been holding on for a year. For a year. It feels like, oh my gosh, you're almost so used to it. But look there is an unfolding. There is a rebirth and a higher elevation. Okay? To the seraphim, which is the highest form of angelic being. The highest form. It radiates the heart of Source. And that's where we're saying this retreat is connected to the wisdom of Source. It's not like the halls of Amente. It's the wisdom of the alchemy. To me, it feels like fast tracking. Okay, because this particular Blackbird, first of all, is really unique and rare. I was feeling that Egyptian timeline. We're getting this with all the information. And so you are the manifestors. You are the manifestors, but I also feel like you're the shadow walkers. So because you can go down to the lowest lows, you can rise to the highest of heights in alchemy. So let's read this, because isn't this gorgeous? Oh my gosh. So these beings of infinite light, are essentially divine love. That's what they are. And they say they have 6 or 7 sets of wings. And in my experience, so far, what the angels have kind of shown me is that the seraphim is related to these activations, and there's a flame created. And so when you create 7 flames, and the hardest one is the black flame, and that's where we're at, a lot of us right now. This is what's related to going down into the treasure chest, is the black flame, which is the alignment between the divine counterparts of your masculine and feminine energy. And for some of you, many of you will resonate. This is another person. Yes, another person. All right, so let's see. Where are we going here? If you ever awoken to hear your name being sung, because we're talking about the singing. Okay, hold on. Let's back up. I went up a little bit. Okay, let's see. Miraculous planetary shifts are reported to take place when the seraphim sing. In the heavenly realms, they sing in a constant praise of the Creator. They are the closest to the Creator. Other angelic presences report to them with regard to spiritual duty as it was. It doesn't operate in such a linear way, but this is the best way for us to understand. If you've ever woken up hearing your name being sung, the seraphim has visited you. When they come to you, know that you are blessed in the presence of angelic beings that emanate directly from the heart of Source. Their voices will awaken the angelic presence you hold within, so that you can support the expansion of the world. Of the world. Yes, ma'am. That showed up in my reading today. I love that. The mask and the fern coming together. Yes, I know. I'm feeling it so much. It's so happening, and it's just going to manifest, I think, in early March. So there's still some things to go on. So how can we connect with these amazing seraphim? Imagine yourself immersed in golden light. Say, thank you, mighty seraphim, for blessing me with your loving presence, supporting me in awakening the angelic qualities I have within. And then allow yourself to be activated by the seraphim and see what messages come through. This is truly beautiful. And I want to tell you, this heart awakening, is a string of challenges. And that's why I'm seeing the 20. It's like this fast moving energy. This is bringing you not only in the short run, but in the long run, this is bringing you right to your destination, right where you're meant to be at this time, at this particular time. And this is, I'm feeling very much so, to inspire others and to activate others. So you actually activate others. Hey, all right. So, check out that song, Hallelujah. Check it out. The number 33, you're probably seeing threes. Okay. We're going to move to the next postage stamp, which is the third one, which for me, I said is the one it's the Blackbird with the blue background. Okay. I didn't label them this week, but this one, we're definitely getting the twin flame. So if you pick the last one and look at, I saw him while I was shuffling, and here he is again. This is Odin. He's on the bottom. I pre-shuffled 4 times for you guys. The song coming in is the song by Paul McCartney called Blackbird. It's a beautiful song. Make sure you check it out. And for you guys, I was told to shuffle 7 times for the magic, 3 times on camera. Pick 2 cards, one for your masculine, one for your feminine, because guess what? This song, Blackbird, specifically coming out for you guys, meant to share. I'm actually feeling the heat with you guys. So something is heating up. There's an anticipation. I'm feeling the fire, the burn. And this is it's happening for once, happening for also another love connection. I'm feeling this love connection. And I love this because that song, Blackbird, is one of Paul McCartney's most famous songs, written quite some time ago. And the first time he played it was when for the public was when his wife came over to his house, not a wife then, but she came over to his house for the very first time and he wanted to impress her and he played this song for her. And it has so many different meanings about the blackbird, okay, and about connecting, at that time with civil rights and feeling this humanitarian. So I'm feeling humanitarian with you guys, life path nines for you guys, okay. So let's go ahead and see, yeah, by the Beatles. Okay, so Odin, psychic insight. So your third eye is open, but because Odin too, but you may feel blinded, okay? You feeling all this activity, and I'm here to let you know that you are super protected. This is the oracle, and in fact, he was the oracle. This is the runes. This is ancient knowledge, right? So there's communication for you in your ancestry. Yeah, come on. Hello. Are we connecting to the Egyptian timeline again? We've got Horus here. We've got some power in the masculine. Okay. We've got some power in the masculine. There's definitely something going on here. I can feel it. We're really highlighting that crown chakra. Okay. And look at, there's just like this gateway, cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Wow. Okay. And with this hawk, too, there's this combination with spirit that you are, I mean, I'm relating this, those of you that chose this, if you're doing Oracle, I mean, I'm relating this might be for you, as Odin was the first Oracle, you know, he went down and he gave his sight in order to spread the word. And the word is what was spread. And the word became the stories, and the stories gave the comfort. And so I'm feeling that with you guys here. There's a connection with spirit, and that you are the spiritual teachers. Like, look at, I'm like moving my hand. It's like you bring things together. Maybe there's light language. Maybe there's different ways. Of course, we all have our unique pathway, but this is what I'm feeling. You're pretty close to spirit. Okay, here we go. Dharma's unfolding in your quest, in your walk, in your alignment with, as you're walking, unlocking the divine masculine within you, the challenges, the shifts that you're going through, the timelines that you're going on. Okay, what's been happening is you've been learning and expanding your knowledge within, and this knowledge has been, reiterated through challenges. Remember, you're on path. Take one step at a time. Yeah, and so do you see how we've seen all this shifting, right? And so this is what I was truly getting. It's like, first, I mean, I'm literally getting an ascension of the chakras, because Odin is really speaks to me about going down into that treasure chest as he goes down into the nether worlds and takes the challenge, sacrifices his eyes to bring back the word for the people, right? And so, and then we had Horus, which is the root chakra to me, which is, the Egyptian timeline. And now we're moving up, and I'm feeling like this more Atlantean, ascended Atlantean energy. Okay, let's keep going. There she is, Lady Venus. She wanted to come out. Yeah, because she's moving through the sky and she is changing it up for all of us. There is definitely some deep alchemy. Truth is being revealed, deep insights coming from heaven to the astral realm. Yes, and this well of dreams. This is what I'm seeing so much. This turquoise, the like the necklace. You see it here? It's like this activation between the throat chakra, and then behind back here, when you see like that ring, the well of dreams. Okay, getting into the flow. Getting into the flow, the alignment at last of the power. Wow. And what was the song? Oh, yeah, Blackbird. So this particular Blackbird is talking about, a black girl specifically. So we're talking about the dark feminine. We're getting this rebirth. We're getting this movement. Okay. And look at, it's time to move and to transport into your grace. Okay. I'm feeling that those of you that chose this pile, that, there's a reason that we're talking about this divine, about two cards. Okay, three on camera. So the magic and the balance are coming together to create this collaboration between you and another. So awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. And I was just saying, the magic and the balance is coming together. So it's like really meeting the universe, right? Really meeting the universe. And I feel like there's a gift here coming. It's, I am seeing that heart chakra like we did in the last one. And it's like here we've got the balance of the six, we're integrating, and here we're ready to put the magic in to go full circle and to really align with the rose and unfold into the center. Wow. Now the rose specifically, because this is for our divine feminine on bottom. And look at the pearls. Look at the pearls. So a queen cannot rule. Like the pearl is the jewelry of the queen. So this is what's happening to those of you that chose this pile. Your divine feminine has been going through an unfolding, and it's like just stay heart centered. There's a flow happening. There's this deep. You know what it is? It's like a deep cleansing, but it's from your own essence. It's like a release of your divine essence is floating through your body. I'm in your energy right now, and there's this like glistening, it's like this fluidity, and it's like these sparkles and glisten. And we're getting a lot of this. It's like a complete scattering of energy, and a rebuilding of a different flow. Okay, so we're told to do two cards, one on top, and look at what we got to read that. So the top is for your masculine energy. There is a gateway for the masculine, for the divine masculine. And Horus, of course, represents the divine masculine. So that is just something. And then, of course, I was told, we did what was on bottom, but we're going to pick one. There's a call to action. Okay. So I'm just really feeling this with the divine masculine. It's like everything is aligned up to now, and there's a transformation happening. Something new is taking form. So let's go ahead and read. Let's read. And look at, she's in the middle. She's in the middle. And that's what I'm feeling. Divine feminine. If you're divine feminine who found yourself here, you're in the middle of a transformation to your divine masculine. I feel like this is someone in your life, to be honest. And look at, they look like a really great couple. Not that, but Horus is the stories of the ancients that's living in the past. It's like there's this restructuring happening. I'm feeling this overall for the divine masculine, that they're really stepping into this new authenticity, right? Seeing things in a new light. So let's see what the Horus Gateway has to say, because of course it's really coming up for you. Pile number 3. Okay. And this is about stepping into your authenticity. All right. So here, I'm going to hold this up because, of course, there's probably some really great messages you're going to get. These cards are pretty shiny. All right. So I'm going to read about Horus. He is the Egyptian eagle-headed god and the sun twin flame of the goddess Isis. Okay. So, hello, twin flame vibes. Keepers of the light. We're already talking about the alignment of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. and creating that infinite in between. Okay. And this relationship literally is feeds the rest of the world. Like if you're looking at these cards, they provide nourishment to the rest of the world. Just being in alignment. This is a really powerful time for all of humanity. I really am feeling it. He is known for his foresight, psychic awareness, and ability to travel between worlds. He can help us move into the cosmos. He can help us move into the cosmos by Commander Ashtar. Yeah. And with meditation and prayer so that we can harness the natural magic that surrounds us. He is known for the ritual magic of the past. And here's that the natural mass, the natural magic is that divine feminine really aligning to Mother Earth. Okay. And here we have he's the ritual magic in the past, and now he helps create pockets of energy in the world where he can access light, wisdom, and insight. If you are seeing the symbol of an eye appearing around you, know that Horus is asking you to become more aware of how you're influencing the energy around you and how, in turn, it's influencing you. And so, yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like when you're in the past, you're literally opening a portal and that energy is coming back through. So, the message here is not to be in the past, to hold that vibration with your divine feminine, to be the queen who you are, man or woman. What I'm saying is to really step into your crown and know that you're protected, that there's so much more unfolding, and that you're meant to align to what you want to see, to the structure that you want. And when you hold yourself in the divine, and look at this like opalistic colors here, the blues and the greens. This is, of course, we're seeing the throat chakra here. So this is all allowing you this alignment between you and the masculine energy within you. This could be on the exterior as within, so without. I feel like it's like a combination of both. A combination of both. Okay. I just can't help it, but like, okay, let's keep reading. Extended message. You are connected to the universe and have the ability to manifest miraculous experiences. Your thoughts, words, and actions are like magnets, drawing the energy. I was going to say, I feel like scales. Okay. That's what I was like when you saw me. I was getting this image of scales. Do you see them? The scales of a fish leading you to fertility. This is all about this alignment, about the pearl, finding you travel. Like you've traveled to get here, you've earned this spot. And now it feels genuine, but it's like, can you let go of those last little bits of the past, knowing that this portal is really not for you? Take the wisdom, but allow it to go, right? Magnets. Okay, so let's see. You have the stellar gateway chakra above your head, a vortex of energy that influenced by your own energy. You place ideas in this vortex to create what you're seeking. The universe also offers you guidance, abundance, support, and healing based on the capacity to connect to it and accept it. You really have the real opportunity to further that connection now by sending prayers and intentions into the cosmos. Okay? When you awaken and accept the divine love to give and receive in balance. And it's like, this is Dharma unfolding. Like, I already feel like you've stepped in and you've been holding a vibration. And this is because I feel like, some people call it karma, but I believe there's an awakening within you to step up for others. And that's so that you can close this gateway and alchemize, because that's really happening for so many. Really, it needs to. It needs to happen because that's how the earth ascends, right? That's how the earth ascends. And so, and I just turned to Isis, and Isis, I love saying her name, Isis, but it really is. is. Is you in your divine essence? Is he in his divine essence? Isis. It's the combination within. This is what truly unlocks the goddess. Beautiful. Wow. All right, so who's on bottom? Oh, that was Lady Nada on bottom. Okay. So yeah, this is what was meant to be shared with you guys. So check out that song Blackbird. It's really a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I feel like that there is this gentleman in your life that is trying to make a move, is trying to capture your heart and do something special for you. So pay attention, because I feel like this is manifesting in your world. And of course, let me know if it does, because that is super awesome. All right, we're going to move to the very last one. We've got, let's see, it's actually in the center. So if you chose the center one, so we're going round in the circle, right in the center, we've got the one that's like on the leaves, okay? The blackbird on the leaves, and it's kind of facing forward. And for this particular one, we've got the Mahabharata. I was told 4x4. So you're building something, but also what I got right away when I said 4x4, which normally reminds me of construction. But for you guys, first of all, the Ascended Masters came in the Daily Insight. So I'm mentioning that if you chose this pile, check out the Daily Insight, because holy cow, the Ascended Masters want to bring some into you. I have shuffled ahead of time a few times. But this is what I got with that 4x4. It was more like a truck, okay, like a pickup truck. And I heard you can handle the load, okay. I also saw grids and pillars. The song for you is by Elvis, and it's with the postage stamp. I love this synchronicity. It's return to sender, address unknown. No such trouble. Okay, so love that song for you. But this is what I was getting. And this is surprised I've never channeled this, but I was getting that you guys were victims. I don't want to say victim, but there was black magic done against y'all. And it's payback time. It's time to alchemize and close this stage out for you and your ancestry. So on bottom, after 4 shuffles, because I did 4 shuffles ahead of time, we're building towards the grace. We're finishing up this. It's time to be patient. There's so much energy moving. Okay, this is silver. There's a lot coming at you, and it's like you just need to be prepared and not lose your patience. Be prepared to continue to pay attention, because there's more coming in. Yep, that's what I was feeling. There's more coming in. How about that masculine taking on that superpower? That's what we're getting in all the readings today. It's just manifesting in a different way. But you guys can do, you can handle the load, right? You can handle this big muscle guy. All right. You're definitely seeing the solar plexus. We're feeling, this masculine. He's rooted, he's alchemized, he's grown from the challenge. There's an expansion. He feels in balance, right? He feels in balance. There's this glistening. And there's something going on with the aura. We'll continue to get into it. So we've cut to the gratitude. We've cut to your skills, being grateful for the different skills that you have, right? That have led to this unfolding for you, right? You've been super committed. You've gone through lots of other initiations. Look what's behind you. You've shifted in a lot of ways, right? When this energy, you're familiar with it. You're familiar with the energy, and it's like you're ready for it. You're ready to go ahead and take your shot. You're ready to see the potential. You're ready for the next step, because you're building the structure. And what's interesting is I'm getting the vision right now is like you're not building like a new house, you're building up. So it's like you're supersizing, like we saw, you're stacking. I'm getting the elevation of stacking. There's the message. It's infinite, the 37, and then infinite is like, are you hearing the call? Because there's a silver platter in front of you, right? It's just a matter of hearing the call, paying attention. And it's like, do you see how the tree is here? But it's like, is a sunset or a sundown or a sunrise? It's all about your perspective. It's about getting to the center. Do you see how this is like spinning? It's going in a right. So if it's going in the right, then what we're doing is we're bringing this energy in. So this is spirit bringing the energy. This is the magic. There's an energy coming in. It's influencing your tree. It's influencing at this time, the root system. Okay. So the infinite is coming in to support your root system. Interesting. All right. She came out today. She's been here most of the day with us. This is that divine feminine. She's like, let's go. Let's go. I'll take that magic and head right to where I need to go. As long as I stay in balance, I can get the shift I'm looking for. And that's what she's doing. She sees the goal ahead of her. The feminine energy is like, okay, this energy is for me, not against me. How can I be in balance and use the energy of this moon specifically? So knowing that it's adding to the water, okay? So knowing Ascended Masters want to teach you something today, and they want you to be aware that this energy is coming in and it's got those sacred waters, the divine, and your feminine energy is handling it. Okay, so this is confirmation because many others are having more emotional, it's harder for them, but you're riding the waves because you're an emotional master. You're emotional master. So it's like, look at this alignment, right? It's like apprentice and mastery. And look at this. I was feeling this mastery. Divine justice is on your side right now. Wow. All right, let's do one more and see what we're going to get here. We're doing the 4x4, the diamond spread, right? Okay, so let's start in the east. The diamond spread for you guys again. It's that power. You've got to check out the message that we talked about today on the daily. There's an extended version for you. All these cards that I'm sharing were highlighted this morning. So I think you want to do that. But there's this fool's energy, and you've created this. You've created this new path for yourself because you've answered the challenge. You've answered the challenge that was at hand. And look at this. You've taken the steps. You've literally taken the steps to develop and to alchemize. And it's like you have this essence of being overworked before. You're like, gosh, there's been such a transformation. Yeah, that's the gift here. It's like you've gone through such a transformation. You're like, why did I chase? Why did I chase when I now know that I can pull to me, that I can really imagine any desire and manifest it here. It's just a matter of following the steps. Literally 1, 2, 3. Are you seeing this? Wow. So continue to study yourself. Keep yourself in that balance. Continue to study the one. How can you use this fast moving energy with the animals, with the crystals? How can you plug into the oneness of the one? Open those eyes and study how it feels to you. I work with crystal attunements, and I have to tell you, when I would go into a crystal store, I would have a headache. I was so overwhelmed. So it is so surprising to me that now I literally place crystal attunements and plant attunements in people's chakras and help them develop their communication system to the cosmos. Like that's my sacred work. That's what I do as a teacher. And if you want to know more about that, I have another class starting here in February. So I'll be sharing more. But this is all about, paying attention and studying, paying attention to how things resonate in the body, not being afraid of the different sensations, awareness of how spirit is communicating with you. When spirit wants me to look into a vision, when they want me to pay attention and immerse into a vision at hand, when I close my eyes and I see energy, so it creates pictures for me. Everybody sees a little bit differently, but I know when to pay attention. My feet, they get like heavy, like magnets. How does your body talk to you? This is what's coming up here. The Ascended Masters want to teach you to understand your power, to understand how truly powerful and godlike you are. Look at this, is like Hercules glow. Okay? So it's all about studying yourself and understanding. Look at, that's that tree that we were pointing to. That you are your own shelter, that you are the tree, you are the manifestation, you are the link between. And it's like, as you root into Mother Earth and discover your true gifts, this is what allows you to extend and to grow and to do what? To nourish and support others. I'm sorry. Yes?
My body talks in a way with skin marks.
My daughter wanted to come up, so I'm going to tell it's for you. So sometimes she's spiritually plugged in, and every time she says something, it's relevant. So go ahead and tell them what you wanted to say. Go ahead.
My body talks with skin marks on me.
So she's saying that when her body is trying to communicate with her, she gets marks on her skin, like a little rash, right? If she's getting kind of heated, she's seen like a mermaid design before. So thank you, honey. We appreciate that. And so, yeah. So how is your body? What happens to you? What's helping you learn about who you are and about help? Because the more you learn, the more that you can use the seasons. And this time, in the winter time where we are in the Western, it's all about digging those roots in so that you can continue to hold on deeper and stronger, so that you can literally bring those manifestations here. The dance of the trees. You're connected. Man, I'm just feeling this so much. It's beautiful. It truly is beautiful. Okay, so we've got another card for you guys. I was getting grid and pillar, keeping yourself in your pillar of light. So that's what I do. I connect to Mother Earth, much like the tree. I go down through my feet, the roots, and I connect to Mother Earth, and I bring our light up together to hold me in the heart. Then I go up to connect with, plug into source, and bring down. And it's like I imagine this infinite loop between the center. And it's like, this is you. This is the reflection here. This is the shift, is like you're realizing the bigger picture and how that communicates in lots of different ways, and the synchronicities in the different ways that different things are coming. Okay. And this particular tree is getting, there's this gold, there's this special light shining here on the left. This is really telling me you're going through that feminine, and it's like you weren't really sure what move to make, but it's coming. It's coming. You're about to discover more wisdom about your power. I just know it. I can feel this here. And your guides, the ancestors want to connect with you. Be impartial. Let the healing come. Allow the healing to come to you. This is part of the cosmic energy. Focus on planting seeds, planting his soil, allowing his vegetation to come to life. And this is what provided the shelter and the nourishment for all the people. And that became part of his mission. That was his structure. And I feel like with your structure, with the power, what I'm seeing here, the four built on top of each other, right? So let's go ahead and do the diamond pattern. So first we got this. I'm sorry, putting it here. Okay. So to the east, what's rising is a step into that power. Okay. And in the emotions, we start to fear some of this fast moving energy. And am I making the right moves? And so this is a collaboration to keep studying that you're and just letting you know, this is just letting you know that you can, it's okay to make mistakes. You're an apprentice, you're in a mastery process. Okay. It's not 100% there. You're in that. So let your emotions to guide you. You're meant to manifest this. This is going to root in and really going to be really, it's going to give you shelter. Like this is going to be something for you. So it's a matter of not worrying about what everybody else is doing. Okay. The diamond in the rough here is like we all have different purpose, and your purpose that is speaking to you is unique, and it's for you. That's your desire. That's what makes you beat to your own drum. And that's why the ascended masters are here. Because in order to be a master, to develop mastery, this connection coming through the download today, the daily insight, is to develop mastery. This is from your peers. This is from walking the walk, talking the talk, doing the work. It doesn't just, it's not like that. It doesn't work like that in spirituality, folks. It's not a one and done, okay? It's a constant evolution. It's a constant refinement. It's a constant nuance and subtlety, okay? And this is what's being showcased here for you. Yeah, this is what's being showcased here for you. So just allow this there's this like lightning coming to the feminine energy, some enlightenment. Okay, so I believe you're going to be coming into more of an understanding. So just be open, let your heart be open like this, and allow yourself to be led, and allow yourself to be pulled on, because when you pull the arrow, this is the greatest potential that we have. 122:22 on the clock. All right. Wow. Okay. So beautiful messages. I hope that you found something. Oh my gosh. You know what? I cannot even believe I forgot to do this. I knew I was feeling a little left out. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the angel. We're going to do it at the end here. We've got the angels here. I'm going to post it on top of who your angel is, helping us get in the balance, helping us find our balance, okay? Really kind of focusing on that feminine energy and allowing the balance to come out, because it's her that's alchemizing to meet. She's doing a lot of the work because she's the one that receives, okay? And it pulls that masculine in, and there's a synergy that happens there. So we're going to go ahead and choose the angel that's working with each pile, okay? So for pile number 1, we've got number 14. And 14, pile number 1 was Bye Bye Blackbird. Yeah, I was feeling that feminine energy. And look, it's like she's the mom, but I feel like there's a transformation going on, because that song is just really kind of embracing your femininity, embracing what's special and unique about being a woman, and allowing yourself to step into your true power as a woman, and not in a wild fashion, but really embracing all assets of you. So I see that there. For pile number 2, we've got the Phuel coming in, the nourishment, the Aquarius energy. Wow. The Aquarius energy. There's been a lot happening on that Atlantean timeline. So there's this feel back and allowing yourself to kind of pause and rejuvenate. Pile number 2, we were getting those activations on the Egyptian timeline. You guys were the activations, right? Yeah, the heart chakra. So are really allowing all this turquoise energy is really just allowing flow. Okay, allowing flow. And the dragonflies are talking about this emergence, Okay, and look at it's like she's halfway in between. She's in the water and she's above the water. As above, so below. So it's like she's immersed in her element, going with the tide, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, beautiful. For pile number 3, it's an alignment to this new structure. And that's so funny because isn't that what we were talking about for you guys? Yeah, number 3 was the Blackbird, the Beatles song. So this is a new structure, the steps of a coming together of a relationship. Like look at the heart there. Beautiful. And this structure is good for you. Oh, I never even noticed. The look at on the left, you see that snow leopard. Wow. Never even noticed that. We've got incense coming in too. All right, and then for the pile number 4. Ooh, that's that heavy energy. This is the lightning strike. Part number 4, yeah, the Mahabharata. There's like this epic tale, and there is a strike happening right now, and it's happening for you. The waves are not here to take you down. They're to loosen. They're to loosen the bottom. They're to loosen the secrets from the bottom. Is what I just heard. Pile number 4. Wow. So that's and look at I shuffled. You saw me shuffle and cut. And she's right back there. So this is all about getting in balance, getting into that balance. For pile number 1, you guys, it's all about that courage and stepping into and developing that divine feminine, really paying attention to the signals that you're getting, really pay because it's like you're trying to balance everything. So this is what it is. Is like pile number 1, there's like this over like you're so overstimulated and you don't have to be. It's like allow yourself to listen to your own voice instead of that of others, is what I'm hearing there. Okay. And the sunflower, it's like plant the seeds now and watch what happens in a few months. Pile number 2, I'm getting this like rejuvenation. We talked about pile number 3, a new structure between a loved one, right? It's like he's like, come on, you don't have to walk that tightrope. Come on over here, baby. Oh my God, I'm just reading what comes through. And the number 4th is like, yeah, you're walking the tightrope, but you're over these waters, you're hovering above, and still look at the elements are working with you. The angelic is here to present you with your gifts. Just beautiful. So thanks you guys for tuning in today. Sorry we kind of did the angelic at the end. It's been a beautiful ride tonight. Tomorrow is the full moon in Capricorn. So these energies are taking you into this next full moon, bringing you into the light of what's to come with you. The energy is already with us. I will have new animal wisdom actually tomorrow, and I plan to go live again on Friday. I'm going out of town. I'm going to Mexico for a couple weeks. Yeah, we're leaving. Yes. So we're going to Mexico for a couple weeks, which is going to be amazing. And I will still be doing Oracle. So yeah, my angels were like, no, you're not taking a break. You're just getting things built up. So come back tomorrow, check out the daily insight. Those of you, pile number 4, you better check it out. There's extra messages there for you with the daily insight today. So that's something that my the angels want me to do. That's new, and keep watch. Pretty soon, I will have my new Rainbow Bridge class starting. So if you got some messages here, please give me a like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. We'll see you soon. Take care, y'all. We'll see you soon. Bye.